Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Braden Timmons, and today, us Halloween fans were treated with a brand new Halloween Kills image. And actually, I shouldn't be saying today, I should be saying yesterday. I am pre-recording this video. I am recording this on January the 6th, the day that the image did come out, but I had to release the video on January 7th, you know, because of editing and all that kind of good stuff. But when it comes down to Halloween Kills, guys, we are now in 2021. It was announced back in July that Halloween Kills was going to be bumped from October 16th of this past year to October 15th of now this year. And I remember all of us Halloween fans were all saddened that day. We were all a little disheartened simply because we had to then wait over about a year and a half to see Michael Myers return. But I did say, and I will always say in those videos, that time is going to fly by. Time always tends to fly by. And, you know, like, there are some release dates in the past couple years that I've been looking forward to, you know, like Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame. Those are long gone now. I mean, Endgame is almost 2 years old. That's absolutely crazy. And now, of course, Halloween Kills is going to be here before we know it. It is my most anticipated horror film of this year, and that's to be expected, guys. I mean, come on. So with that being said, guys, if you guys are new here and you guys are new viewers, I highly recommend clicking that subscribe button because we have a lot of Halloween Kills talk going on this channel throughout the course of this year. We've got a lot of great content coming throughout the course of the year, and again, if you guys are new here, all love and support is truly appreciated for this channel. So with that being said, guys, let's get into this image. So the image today comes from Total Film, and I'm not gonna lie, at first I was a little sketched out as to whether this was an official image or not, because Michael Myers does actually kind of look like an action figure here. I actually thought that it was like maybe a new promotional action figure that they were just coming out with or something like that. But no, guys, this is actually an image from Halloween Kills. Now, whether or not this is just an image or a still image, that's to be determined. This does not look like it would necessarily be a still image in the movie. This more looks like it's just something that they are using to promote the movie. Nonetheless, it is badass, and it's just got theories going in and out of my mind, because this image alone just freaking screams Halloween. I mean, this gives me 1978 vibes all day. Just the way that he's standing on the top of the staircase, the way his knife is faced and everything like that. And we'll talk about the knife here in a second, but I mean, just look at how good Michael Myers looks, man. Just look at how menacing he looks just standing on top of the staircase. Look at the camera angle, giving him all of that power with him on top of the staircase. Now, this could be, if I'm just like remembering correctly, this could be in the trailer or in the teaser when Allison was screaming. It looked like she was screaming up, and it looked like she was at the bottom of a staircase. Maybe she's screaming up because she sees Michael Myers. Maybe this is after he just kills somebody that's very important to her. Maybe it's Cameron. Maybe it's her mom, Karen. Maybe it's just somebody that Allison sees dies, and that's what gets her to scream, and then Michael Myers comes stepping out of the door frame. That's just one thing that I have to say. Another thing I want to say is look at the freaking lighting here. The lighting on this image is absolutely great. You can see the blue lighting. I like how it's got, like, you can see the room light coming out and just shining on Myers' mask, just kind of making him stand out a lot more than he would if it was just all the blue light, or the moonlight, I should say, shining on Michael Myers. I really like that room light that's just giving his mask that look, the menacing look. And another thing is which I'll talk a little bit more about here within the next couple minutes, but I wonder if this is the Myers house. I've seen a lot of people saying, look at the glass windows. Is it a church? Like, where are they at? Are they at a schoolhouse? Where are they? This definitely looks like the Myers house. Now, I'm 90% sure at this point that this is the Myers house. Just look at the way the banister is. Look at, you know, the staircase and everything like that. It's on the left side of the house and stuff. I had to think about that there for a second, but it's on the left side. It literally looks like the Myers staircase. This just screams the Myers house, and this just really screams Halloween, guys. This is everything I would want in a first promotional image, and I have to say, out of all of the images that we've gotten, like from Halloween 2018 to now, this is the first image of Halloween Kills. And I have to say, out of all the images from this team that is behind Halloween, this by far is the best image I've seen come from this current team behind Halloween. So as long as they keep up this shit, I think that we are in for a real treat this upcoming October. But let's get a little bit into what the article has to say. I'm not gonna read the entire article. I've read it a couple times. I read it earlier, and I've really studied that image pretty much all day. I've been looking at it a lot. On my lunch break, I looked at it. Whenever I had like a little bit of a break at work, I would just pop it open and just try and theorize a little bit about like what this can potentially mean, and stuff like that. So let's get a little into the article, because again, this comes from Total Film, and this is what it has to say. Halloween Kills promises to bring back Michael Myers, and we should all be worried. It's about the creation of fear, director David Gordon Green says of the Halloween sequel, which will not only bring back Myers and Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie, but also other characters the Shape terrorized in 1978. It's one thing to be afraid of the boogeyman, he continues, to have someone who might be in the closet, under the bed, creeping around your house, but what we wanted to explore next was confusion, misinformation, and paranoia. What happens when fear goes viral? You can't just stick your head under the covers anymore. And that is why the working title of the film was Mob Rules. This is no longer just between Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. This is no longer just Laurie Strode's paranoia. This is expanding into Haddonfield. This is the town of Haddonfield's paranoia. And David Gordon Green, throughout the rest of this article, he talks about how Halloween 2018 was just the setup. It was just bringing Laurie Strode back. It was reintroducing and introducing some of the characters, that we know, and some of the characters that we had to come to know in order to care about them for the remainder 2 acts of this story. And I think David Gordon Green said it the best. He says in this article that the reason Halloween 2018 was definitely a slower film, because not a whole lot happened until, even when Michael Myers got to Haddonfield, there wasn't really a whole lot of things that happened until the very end of the movie, when it was just Michael Myers versus Laurie Strode. But this movie, he says, it is action-packed. We've now heard it from 2 people involved with the film. We've heard it from the director himself and co-writer David Gordon Green, and we've heard it from Judy Greer, who plays Karen Strode / Nelson in Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills. So this film is going to be action-packed. And he said it pretty much starts right away, because it picks up right where Halloween 2018 left off. So when it comes down to Halloween 2018, David Gordon Green, he was saying that the reason that was more of a slow burn is simply because they wanted to catch people up to speed for those that may have not have seen Halloween 1978. It was like simply to where you had to watch Halloween 1978, then you could watch Halloween 2018. And honestly, if you didn't see Halloween 1978 and you watched Halloween 2018, you'd probably understand exactly where Laurie Strode is at and stuff like that. Sure, you wouldn't understand certain elements of things because you hadn't seen the original 1978, but I think they did a good enough job in Halloween 2018 to where you can go in, and if you hadn't seen that original, you could pretty much pick up the pieces as to, what happened. Sure, if you've seen every Halloween film, which is exactly what Halloween 2018 was meant for, was the diehard Halloween fans, there are a lot of really great Easter eggs in the film that you can love and appreciate, which is what I do, because I'm a Halloween fanatic. I've seen every single film multiple times. But somebody who is going into this franchise, if they had never seen Halloween 1978, they can watch Halloween 2018 and probably be like, okay, this person was damaged. But if they want to understand why, they only have to watch one movie. And that was the ultimate goal of what David Gordon Green and his team were trying to accomplish with Halloween 2018. Halloween Kills is a completely different ballgame. If you don't see Halloween 1978, if you don't see Halloween 2018, you're not going to understand what the shit's going on in Halloween Kills, because of that giant cliffhanger that was left at the end of Halloween 2018. But now it's going to be more of an action-packed film. We are going to see a lot of action in the movie, and that is exactly why I cannot wait to see this movie in IMAX. It sounds like that this film is meant for IMAX. You can bet your ass I'm going to be seeing this film in IMAX, but All that stuff is great, and let's talk a little bit more about this image, because the reason I think this is a promotional image is his knife looks very, very clean. His knife looks completely clean. It looks a little too clean for it to be a Michael Myers knife, unless he just completely butchered someone with another one, and then, you know, comes in and grabs another one, and now he has that. Because his hand is so dirty. His hand is disgusting, but then he has this super clean knife. So it's either a new knife or it's just, again, a promotional image, and it had nothing to do with what's going on in this scene or anything like that. Either way, this shot is absolutely great. But when it comes down to, you know, his coveralls and his mask, oh, you can bet they're burnt, baby. Look at that shit. Look, zoom in on the mask and you can see like the Mr. Crispy and stuff like that. You can see the crispiness on his uniform and on his mask and everything. And again, guys, I definitely think, and also if you look at this wallpaper right here, the wallpaper just screams Myers' house as well. It's barely showing, but that's exactly what they wanted. This image is so well edited. This image is so well lit. And the way that they have Michael Myers and stuff like that standing, it just screams Halloween. And I love everything about this. I think that when it comes to Halloween Kills, I do truly think that this has the opportunity to take first place on my list for Halloween rankings. It's still Halloween 1978, but Halloween Kills has the opportunity to take number one as my favorite Halloween film, and really to take number one as the best Halloween film in the entire franchise for a lot more people, not just me. My personal ranking doesn't really matter, but what matters is that they made a good film for Halloween fans and stuff like that, because that is what I think this movie is going to do. I think it is going to deliver. I think that the team has learned from Halloween 2018, and I don't think that there's going to be a lot of misplaced comedy in the film. At least I hope not. And I just hope that this is a really, really great film, guys. But in the end, I love this image. So with all that being said, post your guys' comments down below. Let me know, what do you guys think of the brand new image we got of Michael Myers today in Halloween Kills that will arrive in theaters this upcoming October? Whatever your guys' thoughts are, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you guys like this, don't forget to join me on my journey to 5,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys in my next video.